I'm just going to let you guys know right now, I know now that the carpet's picking up. I am going to trip over it again. Our third storyteller is a fantastic realtor, an amazing storyteller, used to be an executive producer of Seven Deadly Sins. Give it up for Alina Aliar.
At the end of my high school career, a close friend of mine looked at me one night and said she knew that there was a God because I was not born male. Because I would have been the worst man ever. And not like, oh, I wouldn't be manly enough or something. It was that my personality combined with male privilege would be terror for the universe. And she wasn't wrong. These were the 90s, so there were different standards than the terrible men of today. But I was pretty awful. Like it started early. In 7th grade, I really liked Bart Simpson, and I was really into the Beastie Boys. So in 7th grade, Check Your Head came out that spring, and I just sort of went through life with So What You Want playing in my head all the time on loop, and that's just how I would move through the world, you know. So that was me. So 7th grade, I'm walking to PE, and 2 of my friends are ahead of me, and the Bart Simpson in me thinks, ha, I'm going to surprise them. So I start approaching them, and they don't notice me. I can hear their conversation, and they're complaining about our social studies teacher, Mr. Hassler. And so right when they get to the locker room, I run up and I say, "Fuck Mr. Hassler," and I kick the wall for emphasis. And they gasp, and I, feel very proud of myself until I see that there is a hole in the wall next to the gym door. And while I might have seemed really cool and irreverent, I was a big nerd, and I know, surprising, and very scared because I didn't do bad things. So I'm just sort of in shock looking at this, and of course it's 7th grade, so everyone is gathering around, and like the story of what happened is spreading like wildfire. And I'm like, oh, my parents are gonna find out about this, and I'm going to get a new asshole by the end of the night. So I try to do as much damage control. So I go tell my PE teacher, and she doesn't really know what to do with this, so she's like, change, go, figure it out. So the day goes on, and I'm super anxious, and then finally I get called into Dr. Favre's office. Dr. Favre, I don't know what her PhD in, but it had to be something wooey. She was the head of middle school. And it was the early 90s, and that like holistic approach to children was new, and she was the kind of person that I would love to be in my own kids' lives now, but at that point, no one treated me like an adult or as a whole person, so she was just weird and scary. So she calls me into her office, and she has me sit down. She's wearing her cardigan, and so do you want to talk about what happened today? And I think, no, I don't really, but I think I have to. And I was like, my foot created a space in the wall by accident. Do you want to tell me about what's really going on? I didn't mean to. I kicked the wall. You didn't mean to. You kicked the wall. Yeah? So she just keeps asking me what's really going on, and she brings up that she's heard that I might have some feelings about our social studies teacher, Mr. Hassler. What's going on there? And I really didn't have beef with Mr. Hassler. I mean, he was kind of a weird guy, but like, I wasn't actually angry. My frontal lobe wasn't developed, and understand the physics of foot, kick, wall, hole. So I just am kind of blank, and then I get anxious and I start crying because I have a lot of hormones going through me, and that is the safest thing to do. All the while, I still have "so what you want" in my head. So I just start with, well, I think I'm losing my mind this time. This time I'm losing my mind. And that sort of settles it. I don't know if it was the tears or the words through them. She says, okay, it's okay. No, we don't need to talk to your parents about this, or, but let's continue this dialogue. So I got away with it. Free. I totally, manipulated the situation. I am the worst person, but not quite, because shortly after we graduated from high school, Mr. Hassler was arrested for child pornography.
Oh.
So, fuck Mr. Hassler.